Hey YouTube, we are live. I will say we're live on Kick also. I'm going to do a couple of checks right now, but we are doing a Champions League watch along right now. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. You can see the format. Hopefully, you guys can see it clear. Let me know if it's not as good as it should be. What I do have basically is the score line at the top, and I have some statistics here at the bottom in the middle of the screen. So let me know how that goes, guys. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Thumbs up for that. If you can do that for me, guys. So I can see right now, David Davis, thank you so much. I'm doing well, my friend, enjoying the sun right now. Work has been really interesting. Q2 has been tough, but we're trying hard at work. So work has been a lot of the bog down lately. Grant Meeker, as always. If you guys don't know Grant, you should know Grant. I love the guy. Um, One of my best guys. I love a lot. Sound is great. Thank you so much, Jacob. What's going on? How do you guys like the new screen that we have? This is going to be the new watch along screen we're going to do. We're going to have live statistics of the match. For those that don't know, today is the biggest soccer game of the year for leagues. In Europe, you have all the countries that have their own league. So think of NFL football. In the USA, you got NFL, but that's really about it. Thinking now in soccer, you got an NFL for England, an NFL for Spain, an NFL for France, an NFL for Germany. What they do in the middle of the season, all those teams are fighting for their own crown. But what they do in Europe is all of them go into a league called the Champions League. The best teams from England, Spain, Germany, France, Portugal, all those guys come together and they get to the point where we're at today, where Lenny Kravitz is actually singing right now at the stadium. Just to kick, I hope that's Lenny Kravitz. I don't even know. You guys can't see because I don't want to get killed by. I don't want to get killed right now by copyrights. But that's what Champions League football is. So today we have two phenomenal teams: Borussia Dortmund from Germany, and then Real Madrid from Spain. I'm a Real fan. You can see right there, I actually have an authentic Real jersey with the 14 patch here for 14 wins. Let's go for 15. I'm going to say highs and highs right now. I'm not saying buys. I missed halfway. Grant, love you. Thank you for the support as always. Ernie, that's my Bert right there. For every Ernie, there's always a Bert. What's going on? Oma, thank you so much. What's going on? Hopefully the screen's good. Thank you for being here. Sounds great. I see a bunch of oranges for Jacob. Um, Honestly, man, God bless you, bro. I saw the pictures yesterday. Baby Jake looks amazing. That's all I'm gonna say, man. We're gonna have a COD beast in the making and a little soccer in it. Hopefully, a new Manchester United fan in the making over here too, right? But no problem. I see that there. So we got good fam here. I know a lot of people are probably not gonna be into soccer, and I get that. But I'm gonna try this out over here. One of the reasons why I also realized because my other soccer channel, I haven't done live streams for so long, it deactivated. I needed 24 hours to get that turned on, so I couldn't go over there and do this, which is the best game to go on the FC channel. So it's okay, it's totally fine. Not gonna complain, not gonna cry about that. It's part of that stuff right there. So I'm really excited because I've never like the overlays that I have right now kind of really look nice because in the real time you can see the timer. Why is the timer not clicking? Give me 1 second here. The timer should be going. That's not good if it does that. Is there something to automate the authenticity of it? So I will take a look at that afterwards, but it should be clicking down. So that's kind of sucky. It's not doing that. So we'll figure that piece out. But the other one, is the other one moving now or no? Yeah, no. Oma, Jake is a father officially now, today. It's awesome. So yeah, baby Jake looks beautiful. So give me 1 second here. I have to do something relatively quick. That's gonna probably take over some stuff on the screen, but I'm gonna just do something here. I know that changes the screen a little bit, so I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Okay, that's fine. Let's modify this again now. Sorry guys, we're just gonna make some shape shift and stuff over here live because I realized it wasn't updating for whatever reason. It wasn't updating, so we're gonna make that change now to make sure it does update. Okay, we got that boxed in now. Perfect. So that should be working there. That's live. There you go. That's exactly what it should look like. So that stuff's working. So you're gonna see me shifting over the little kickoff, resizing what I have to do from Windows side. Blue Helix, what's going on, man? How are you guys? You know what? I forgot. I gotta order something for dinner. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to figure out what to get for food, but we're gonna try to go for that too. So kickoff is officially in 5 minutes and 5 seconds. I'm gonna fix the top one right now too. You're gonna probably see a couple of things go on. Give me 1 second. I'm just making some moves here. So this is the first time ever doing it this way too, so I'm learning some things myself. So my apologies for that. So how does that look now? Does that change anything? That is weird that it's not picking it up. And I can't even do. I'm gonna reload and see if that changes. Okay, so that did change something there. So now I just have to shift this up again. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's actually working now. I may have to do. I apologize, guys. This is like I said, this is the first time I'm doing it like this, so it is kind of weird. There you go. I think I figured it out. Silly me has finally figured it out. We're up and loving, or up and running. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. We're just saying stuff. So I'm excited for today. So right now, both teams, Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund, they're in the tunnel. They're about to go forward. They're both walking. Guys are clapping. One of the things I do love about the sport is every time they call them mascots, but they're little children that come into the arena with the players. So that's always something that's amazing. Imagine it yourself, you're a 7-year-old kid that loves the sport, and now you're gonna get in front of 90,000 people. They're playing right now at Wembley in London, so it's just unreal how good it is. I wish I can actually show you guys this stuff right now. I really do. I'm gonna try something which I could get screwed for big time. We're gonna try something. I don't even know. So we're gonna do a display cap. We're gonna do this. We're gonna call it. I don't even know if this is gonna. I don't even know if I'm supposed to do this, guys, but we're gonna try it. And we're gonna go to. Nope, it's not working there. So I'm just trying something here, guys. Give me 1 second. I apologize. We're gonna go to this guy. Oh wow, that's kind of crazy. I want to actually see if I was going to be able to showcase the game at all, even if it was a tiny little square, half an inch big, and I can't. It actually locks it down. It locks it out. That's insane. So why is my screen all messed up now? Oh shit, what happened here now? Oh crap. I'm not sure what happened now. Um, are we fine? I'm trying to see what happened to my screen, guys. Hey, Blood, what's going on, big guy? How are you? I'm just trying really quickly here to see if I can figure out what I've done wrong. Blood, how are you doing today? What you have for lunch, and how are you enjoying the summer for yourself overall? I guess that's the main questions I have. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out a couple of last minute things here. Okay, I think we're good, man. I think we're good. You guys can see that right now I'm on one football. I'm okay. There's nothing to hide in the website itself. That's going to be the live score that we're going to be taking a look at. One football is your destination for soccer highlights, obviously. So I'm using them as the main people. And then I have the cool thing is you can see the statistics rolling on the right side of the screen here. Sorry, the left hand side. I'm actually trying to see here because I have it inverted look here. On the left hand side, you have live stats here. So it looks pretty good. David Davis, thank you, buddy. I actually called you at the beginning of the stream. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day, too. So it's crazy, guys. Like, this is the biggest club competition, like I said, in the world. There's players that are amazing in the sport that never get to play in a finals like this. Ronaldo currently is tied with many players with a record 5 Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo, for those that don't know. However, if Real Madrid win today, there'll be a handful of players that will pass Ronaldo on that journey. Tony Cruz being one of them from Germany. Luka Modric from Croatia will be another player. And then here's the thing: Tony Cruz is retiring today from football. From club football, he'll play Euros and he'll retire from Euro. Crazy thing is, he's 34 years old. I wish I could retire at 34. However, he's made a lot of money over that time frame, and he's in a good job where he actually can retire. And my screen keeps jumping, which is kind of irritating the crap out of me right now. So I do apologize again. I'm gonna see if I can resize this even more, which I'm taking a little bit of a risk on, because it actually is okay at the time frame, and that's what I didn't want to do. Okay, I think this resize will work. Do that. I think we should be fine. Is the stream running well, guys? Can you let me know in the stream? Hey, thank you for the 10 people in chat right now, by the way. My stream keeps everything on my OBS seems to run fine. However, it does showcase like it's screwing up a little bit on the other side here. So I just want to make sure you guys are fine. Perfect. Appreciate it, man. So the game is actually started right now. We're actually at a good position of the game. Massive, massive game, like I've always said, coming up right here. This is going to be something significant for everyone. One minute, 32 seconds in. Perfect. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I had the lighting done. We got everything going. You can see my little AI tracker showcasing what's going on in the game, which is fantastic. We're just 2 minutes into the game. If I could show you the pictures, I would love to show it to you because the fans are just outstanding. So Borussia Dortmund's colors are yellow. Half of in the way that soccer works too is when they have the finals, they actually allocate half of the seats in the arena for the away fans and the other half of the seats for the home fans. Obviously, the rich people will kind of get there's like a section where you can get your own seats, but in general, let's just say 45% go to the home crowd and 10% for like the stars and all that stuff that you want to talk about, whatever you want to say, right? Like that's the gist of how that operates on that side. So really cool when you actually see that. Borussia's half is all yellow. Madrid's half is all white. I wish I could put some volume on too, because it'd be freaking pumping. I'll just put volume on slightly right now, and I'll turn it off again, so I don't want to get in shit. But watch this. Like, you could hear the crowd going nuts when a thing happens in the game itself, right? So it's pretty intense. So it's gonna be a hell of a game right now. Here we go. Real Madrid coming down. Vinny Jr. on the left hand side. He is he beat two people for pace. However, the ball went out of bounds. One of the things is Vinny Jr., Brazilian player, very young, who idolized Cristiano Ronaldo growing up. Today, he's wearing number 7, or he's been wearing number 7 for Real in tribute to his hero, and he actually plays really well. He's probably on tap to be one of the big nominees for the Ballon d'Or. Hey, TTV, go boom! How are you, big guy? How's life going for you, man? I was gonna ask you later on today. I'm gonna probably be going some MW3 ranked. If you're interested, let me know. If you are, I'm not gonna ever force anyone to do anything. But I'm just saying, if you are interested in MW3 ranked, let me know about that. I was gonna run some afternoon for that for sure. Perfect. So here we go. Back to the goalkeeper. The back pass to the goalkeeper. Real's got it right now. They're playing well. Camavinga, great midfielder. He's going to be a big problem for Borussia Dortmund. In my opinion, this is going to sound. I don't want to disrespect anyone in the chat that could be a fan of the sport. I think Real got this game. I really do. Could anything happen? Of course. In the game, in any sport, anything can happen. But when I take a look at the technical quality, when I take a look at the experience, Real's that team that just looks like they're just going to take it. Great pass from Vinny. Cross field. Carvajal gets it. Rodrigo. Good pass back to Carvajal. Carvajal loses it, but it goes out for... No, it doesn't. I thought it was going to go for a corner. He saved it. Dortmund looking pretty good. And that's a throw-in now for Borussia Dortmund. They're looking pretty strong. Actually, this should be world. This game should be right now on in the U.S. too. There should be many channels playing this right now as it is. Excuse me. So could you guys help me out? You guys know I do this all the time, and I probably get annoying saying this all the time. But what do you guys having for? What do you guys have for lunch? I did have lunch. I'm not gonna lie. It was more of a brunch, I'll call it. So now for dinner, I'm thinking something serious. What to get here? If you guys know, I am gonna be doing some cod in the afternoon, early evening, late afternoon. I'll be starting that. I'll be doing some ranked for MW3. That's the goal for today. So that's gonna be some fun. So my thumbnail has Superman. So I got a Superman hat, Superman shirt on right now too. So I'm already ready for that. So we'll see how that one flows through as it goes as time goes on. But thank you guys for being here again. I know a lot of people do not. A lot of people I know from the circle that I have may not be into the sport, but I am so into the sport right now. Corner from Dortmund, swings it, cleared out by Tony Cruz, up in the air right now. It goes back. Thibaut Courtois gets the ball. Real's got it. Everything's calm again. Early in the 7th minute here, Courtois came back from 2 injuries this year, guys. Probably one of the top 3, top 4 goalkeepers in the world. He actually ripped both of his ACLs. It's crazy. He ripped one, came back from the recovery, and then the second time, his second training session, he actually blew the other ACL. Unbelievable when you kind of think about the luck that goes on. Vinny goes down looking for a foul. I don't think there's going to be a foul. Marcel Sabitzer looking for the throw-in right now. I love that player. Plays for Dortmund. If anything, Dortmund has to play very tight defensively, in my opinion. What I would do is be very narrow, and then when you have to cover the wings, cover the wings. Because if you get spread too thin, Real is going to hurt you. But if you have a defensive shape that's narrow with your midfield and defenders, yes, you're allowing Real to have the wings, but you're covering any of that stuff that's going to happen in the box, like a cross, a cut in. That's what I think they have to do from a defensive standpoint. And from an offensive standpoint, I don't think they're going to get a whole ton. It almost feels like a counterattack has to go through. And when you get your chances, you just can't miss. Like, Dortmund doesn't have a lot. I don't think they're going to have a lot going on from that perspective. So it's going to be very interesting on how that's going to go. Yeah, I'm really liking the way the screen's done right now. Like, I can see all the stats right now nicely on the screen. It showcases beautiful where the ball is, who's got the ball. it's amazing when you take a look at the technology that's out there in the world today. Like you can actually see on my screen, it's telling you where the ball is being pinged by which player. It's pretty intense when you think about that. So Bellingham, that's the jersey I have right there, by the way, Jude Bellingham. He's the jersey that I do have. He's playing as a false nine. I'll call as a striker. He's not really a striker. He obviously a midfielder, not more of a midfielder. He is a midfielder. However, I think right now the way that he is playing, he is very aggressive on the ball, and he's a great playmaker. He's 20 years old, and his ability to think of the plays are very intense. So Ancelotti, we all know, is one of the masters in the world of coaching managerial skills. So he's gone with a Jude Bellingham striker for this one, which is not a bad decision in my opinion. You could have gone Rodrigo if you wanted to, but if you go Rodrigo, you're also telling Dortmund at that time you don't have an aerial threat because he's not going to be a guy that's going to beat the center backs for crosses. So because of that, you have to kind of make it. Wow. Oh my god! I just saw one of the craziest tackles there by Kamavinga right now. Unbelievable. Great play. Real's controlled it. We're at the 10-minute mark right now. It's a controlling game from Real so far. Lots of possession from them. Lots of possession from them. You know what I find interesting? So the stats that I do have on the left hand side of the screen, it's actually not updating any of the stuff at the bottom. And that's not obviously me. That's the site that I'm looking at right now. They have the timer going. They have, if you look at that little line graph, they have like the who has the possession, but underneath in the dark gray, all those stats still say zero. The possession should be done right now. There should be attacks, shots on targets, all that says zero. It's fine. That doesn't matter. What we're really focused on right now, anyways, is that key stuff right there, which is the actual football screen itself. I love it. It even shows you like dangerous attack, ball possession. Pretty cool. I think, guys, I think I'm gonna get Firehouse today for dinner. I could be wrong. Camavinga for Real. You're gonna hear me say a lot of the Real players over and over again. Bellingham, Rudiger. Rudiger's a phenomenal defender. My God, he's so strong, but he is so annoying to the star players on the opposition teams. He's so good at locking them down and holding them in his pocket. Tony Cruz, magician. Sadly, he is retiring, but hey, all good things. Oh wow, wow, wow! Cruz with a great pass, header by Carvajal. Carvajal gets it back. Valverde, beautiful Bellingham. Valverde, Valverde, come on, bro. Valverde with a left footer, rockets it way over. He probably went to the 200s with that shot, bro. Like, what are you doing? I know it was a bobbling ball too, and when he did get it on the left foot, I think the bobble was just a little bit higher than what he expected, and his foot got under it, which launched it upwards on that side of the fence. So again, great play. Like right now, Real just looks dominant when it comes to control of the play. Borussia is playing well defensively. They are keeping the danger men from Real in check for the time being. Remember, it's a 90-minute game. We're within the 13th minute right now, so there is a lot of football to go still. And one of the things I always love when you have like managers in interviews, it doesn't matter what language they speak, but one of the common threads they always say is, could anything happen in the sport? And the coach said, of course, the ball is round. Anything can happen. Well, because if you kick a ball 10 times and it hits the post 10 times, how many times would it go in and how many times would it go out? Because the post is round, and that fraction of a millimeter, anything can cause a different trajectory of the ball going. Jadon Sancho, I actually like the player. I'm a Manchester United fan, in and out. I love Man U. I'm not sure I agree with the coaching staff fully on how the treatment of Jadon Sancho has gone. Look, Ten Hag wants an apology. I think before you go to the media and stuff like that, I think you have a heart to heart with the player itself. Because look, the player was pissed off because Ten Hag said a couple of things saying he didn't train well. and therefore I didn't put him onto the field. As a coach, fine, you made that statement. If the player is pissed off, work with them. He's a young player. He's making 300,000 pounds a week. You could argue he should man up, but at the same time, he still has to get nourished here. And you just exile him and say if he doesn't apologize, fuck you. Like, I don't know if I agree. Oh wow, Dortmund had a chance. Not a great chance. It was a chance, but that one's done now. Wow. Thank you guys for the love and support for here. I'm not fully expecting this to be a rock star stream. I'm gonna be honest. I hope I can get some new people to the family here. If not, then it's something that I explored. I did want to go on the FC channel and do this. I think this would have been amazing on FC. That being said, I didn't have streams ready because I deactivated a long time ago. And to reactivate it, you need 24 hours. So that's on me, fully, 100%. Okay, so I'm just trying to see now what's going on with this thing, man. It keeps changing the size, bro. I apologize about the banner. The banner on the top has not been friendly. And I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. They have ads going on that banner. And every time an ad runs, I think it resizes their website. And because it resizes their website, it moves my stuff all over the place. So I apologize about that one. I'm trying to adjust that now. I think we're at a good spot where it shows you the time frame too. We are officially in the 16th minute now. So in Canada, I have to watch the game through DAZN Sports. I have, or DAZN, whatever you want to say. I say DAZN, but I think it's actually DAZN. And the one thing I'll say is I'm watching live on DAZN right now, but I'm probably 35 seconds behind live. And that's not my connection or anything, that's just them. So everything's going to be off by a little bit. The AI modeling I have is probably going to be ahead of the scoreboard I have at the top of my stream, which will be way ahead of what I'm actually watching. So if I commentate something, it may not match the AI. I might be 30 seconds off or 20 seconds off or whatever it is. Jude Bellingham passes half pair. He's going nice strides. Passes it to Vinny. Vinny is on the left side, loses the ball there. Throw in for Real Madrid. Matt Hummels, phenomenal defender who started his young career at Borussia, went to Bayern and came back home to Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund, for those that don't know, probably one of the top 5 most passionate fan bases out there, if you want my opinion. I think Turkish clubs are immensely insane when it comes to their fan base love. A couple of German teams are up there too. And I'll even say some Italian teams. They're all like. There's a lot of good fan bases out there. I'm not saying Real doesn't have a great fan base. They have a phenomenal fan base. But I mean, there's a religion when it comes to Dortmund's fan base. Dortmund's fan base is absolutely scary. So no, it's been a good day so far. This is always the biggest day of the year in the calendar for anyone that's a big football fanatic, and I'm one of them, as you guys know. Here comes Dortmund. Oh, kept it in. Oh, what a tackle there by Mendy to get it away from Sancho. Valverde to Camavinga. Sorry, to Carvajal. I'm going to think Camavinga. Good turn. Great plays. There's Camavinga right there. Cross feed pass over there to Rodrigo. Rodrigo looks like he switched here with Vinny a little bit. Vinny's more central. So Real is completely changing their players on the fly. Bellingham has gone to midfield. Valverde is dropping back to midfield. Now Jude's going back up. This is going to be hard for the defense to cover. This is phenomenal rotational play from Real. Oh no. Is Bellingham hurt, or is he just like... No, I think he's just saying that, okay. Because Bellingham did go for a stretch there when he actually went to get that ball. And I was like, yo, don't hurt yourself, big guy. You are... No, he's not hurt. He's just looking. So I actually set up my. I actually have a 4K monitor that I put up for today. The one I use for gaming. I actually put that one up for the game. So I changed some of the wires up in the back. So I just got to make sure that after the stream I do a good job to change them back so I actually can get on Call of Duty. Because I don't know how that's going to work. I haven't planned that far ahead. Take a look at my phone right now. If you guys are wondering, I do apologize. I am getting some text messages from friends right now because they are also watching. And a lot of this is the fun part about today. Predictions are going by earlier today. Or like, hey, who's gonna win? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna do this? So, who's gonna score the first goal? What's the score gonna be at halftime? It's very NFL kind of style, like where you have those side wagers on what you think is gonna happen. So it's always fun, and because of a global fan base, you have different perspectives about players that you may or may not know. Where in the NFL, you do know almost all the players because you do hear them quite a bit in the news leading into it. Okay, 20th minute right now. Real is looking phenomenal, by the way. So one thing I am gonna say, if a goal is scored, you'll probably see the goal being scored in an indication on the left hand side of the screen on my stream 15 to 20 to 25 seconds before I actually, oh my god, that went in. So if that happens, I do apologize. Like I said, nothing is gonna be fully in sync. There's just gonna be time differences, especially when broadcasters put something on TV. They can always delay it. Oh, Bellingham missed that chance in the box. It was a difficult chance, but he tried. Corner, sorry, throw in. It's amazing how good Sancho is playing right now. He didn't do this for Manchester United. And does that mean that he just didn't try for United? I don't think that's the case that he didn't try for United. I think the gameplay for United is very different. Ten Hag, in my opinion, doesn't have a firm style of how to play. So I think that makes it difficult because I think he's almost like he's trying to be like a Pep. I'm not trying to insult Ten Hag or anyone. Oh no. Oh no. I probably just saw a crazy, unbelievable sequence that happened. So what happened was Dortmund did a cutting pass, which was onside, which was basically a one-on-one between a Dortmund player and Courtois, the goalkeeper for Real Madrid. He went by the goalkeeper. He went a little wide to his left, unfortunately. And then from this standpoint, he had an empty net, but Carvajal came back with a diving tackle to block the ball. I don't think it was going to go in, but regardless if it was or not, Dortmund is going to now start seeing that was an opportunity. And because of that opportunity, the confidence will go up. That's massive, in my opinion. Wow. That should be a foul on Bellingham, and it is. So Jude just did this to the referee. So that's the second time I've been assaulted on the field and you haven't given a card out. So he's just giving the referee a peace of mind saying, hey, I'm counting how many times I'm getting decked on the ground here and you're not doing anything about it. I don't know if that really does anything for the refs. If I was a ref, I'd say, yeah, whatever. Fuck off. I'm the ref, buddy. Hey, what's going on, Rockstar Player 4? How are you, big guy? How are things going for you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. FCBJ, the champions. How are you doing today, big guy? Oh, cross attempt there. Not as high as it should have been. Vinny's cross was just not strong enough because it did get interjected there by the defense of Dortmund. Sabitzer is now with the ball here to Jadon Sancho. Both played for Manchester United last season. Sabitzer got it back. Cuts it back out. Oh my god, you know what? It almost feels like right now Dortmund's a different team. Their confidence is high right now. This is crazy. Wow, they just checked Camavinga off the ball. Oh my god. It hit the post. Dortmund just hit the post. Dortmund is absolutely all over Real right now. Cruz has got the ball, passes it back to Courtois. They're playing within their 18-yard box right now, Real. This is crazy. They got to survive this. They've got to get the dominance back in the game. This is unbelievable. Rudiger's got the ball. The game slowed back down. Wow, I got to be honest with you. Ever since Dortmund had that first chance where they had that break where the guy didn't get the shot on this, where he didn't get the score, you see teeth coming out now for Dortmund. Phenomenal. They're playing more aggressive. They're making cut passes that actually would have been offside, so that wouldn't have counted in my opinion. That would have been offside. Unbelievable, man. This is just unbelievable what I'm watching right now. I would not have expected this whatsoever. Thank you for the 8 people in chat right now. Love you so much for what you guys are doing. This watch along. It's, you know what? I was going to watch the game as it is alone anyways and really enjoy it. I said, why not go live and see if there'll be anyone that comes around. You know, from someone that would expect 1 or 2 people to come by, I'm at 8 right now. So thank you so much. Carlo Ancelotti. This guy is an absolute fucking master, man. This guy has demonstrated throughout his career that he can play multiple styles, multiple tactics of the game. That's the best thing about him. He nurtures his players. Wait a minute. Is this an actual injury to Emre Can here? Or Emre Can? I don't know what the right pronunciation is. Can someone in the chat tell me, is it Emre Can or Emre Can? Because he doesn't have CH for the Chan, but I know that you can have different sounds and obviously different languages without the CH. That is insane. Dortmund is just crazy right now. But this doesn't look good. It looks like it looks legit. It looks like Emre Can's injured. I think he's done. He's shaking his head right now a little bit. And he is wearing the captain's armband, so they're putting the ice pack on. They're putting water on. They're obviously putting the freeze spray on. Let's see how he walks now. He's got a minor limp, so he looks okay to a degree. There's all the Real fans with the little kids. Okay, he's walking like really good right now. Walk is one thing. How is the run going to be? Let's see. Crazy stuff right there, man. I think he's fine. He's talking to the coach right now. So they are going to be a man down because the rule in the sport is if you need to get any medical attention from the training team, you do have to come off until the ref calls you back on, and he's back on. So he was off for like 10 seconds or less of the actual game play. Toni Kroos passing the ball back and forth with the defenders right now. Carvajal tried to get the pass to Valverde, didn't make it in. It now looks like that. So I actually messaged a friend of mine. So the official lineup had Jude Bellingham as the lead striker, with Rodrigo as the right winger, and Valverde as the central attacking midfielder. It looks like now Valverde is taking on that role of right wing. Rodrigo has gone to striker, and Bellingham has now gone to cam. So, oh, what a play by Vinny. Vinny! That pass, oh my God, it was not far from Jude. It was not. It was just slightly ahead of Jude Bellingham. That could have been a simple tapping, but it wasn't meant to be. Great play by Vinny with a little flick. Oh, great job. Very strong trickery from him. Now the problem is, here comes Dortmund now. Man, this is getting crazy, bro. Good stop. Oh my God. I'm watching right now. Dortmund, this guy in Dortmund is unbelievable. He's tearing up Carvajal. Something might have to change sooner rather than later right now. Carvajal's having a hard time matching his pace. And he's ripping by him, and he's shredding him right now. And that's making chances happen. That's making chances happen right now. So for those that don't know, I don't have any alerts set up on this screen specifically. So if we do have new subscribers or followers on Kick and subscribers on YouTube, I won't be able to see that. So I do apologize in advance. If you do want to come in chat and just say hi, I sub on YouTube or I followed on Kick, please do so I can thank you. I don't want to miss that, and I don't want you to think that I missed that because I just set this screen up today. The way that you can see right now how I had the live scoreboard up and everything, that's all done today. So I did not put I did not put in any of my alerts. So I do apologize if someone has joined. Thank you for the people here in the chat. Like I said, we got a significant number of people watching and showcase the care and love that we do have here on the channel. I hope you guys like the thumbnail. Any feedback of the thumbnails? Like the thumbnails, I kind of wanna. I sometimes joke around. I want to stop doing the entertainment as just be a thumbnail guy. Like I don't know, man. Thumbnails are fun sometimes. I find they're just so creative. You can just do a lot of cool things with them. Corner kick, beautifully done. Carvajal did a lot of good work there. Dortmund's looking very dangerous. Like they're carving out Real slowly on these counterattacks right now. And they've had now 3 chances, guys. 3 significant chances. Wow. I would not have expected that to be the case. So if you see me looking from different windows to different windows or different directions, when I look straight this way, where my hand is pointing towards, I'm watching the game. When I look this way, I'm actually taking a look at the chat. When I take a look at this side, I'm making sure the stream is fine on this side. So why am I making sure the stream is fine? The concern I have at times is that something may start slowing down. So what I initially found out at the beginning of the stream was my scoreboard timer wasn't live or reloading. It had the wrong time on, so I had to fix that up. So I do those periodic checks when I take a look at different directions just to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best experience I can. So for that reason, that's why you see what is going on. 31st minute, 0-0 still, 0-0 as they say. It's been a good game. Real, in my opinion, controlled it for the first little bit. And now from what I'm looking at right here, I'm seeing Dortmund coming in very strong with counterattacks. And now I think Real, I don't think Real right now is reeling. They're not. But I think Real has to play a lot smarter because I think Real's at that position where if they don't get control of the game again, Dortmund's just going to continue to grow their confidence. And if their confidence grows, you know, the Giants no longer, in my opinion, will have the advantage. And again, I'm not trying to disrespect Dortmund, but Real is the Giant in this match. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Great play here. Dortmund just passing the ball. Now it even looks like possession's going in favor of Borussia Dortmund. They're really slowing the game down, which is not a bad thing because Real has pace too. When you slow down the game, you're not getting Rodrigo and Vinny to run. When they're not running, they're not expecting those cut passes to go through. When Real's flowing, when they're flowing forward, then you got those guys that can have good pace, that can turn the acceleration on when they need to. So it's a good play right now from Dortmund by doing what they're doing. They're also getting more confidence, so they're holding on to the ball more. They're making cuts a lot more aggressively now. Great play. Good block there by Nacho. Sancho with the ball. Sancho could not get by the 2 defenders. What I find interesting right now is... Oh shit, is Mendy hurt here? Or is he... So Mendy's holding his right knee. He's back up. So again, this is the thing I always find troublesome. Okay, he did get hit there. I do see where he got hit. So I do see that. I don't think it was as bad as he made it out to be. But he was hurt. And now he's perfectly fine. So anything to do to try to draw a foul, right? That's the problem. Carlo Ancelotti. Always beautiful suits on for that gentleman. Thibaut Courtois with the ball. Steps out of his 18-yard box, passes to Rudiger. Rudiger to Carvajal. Valverde, who we know has got some good pace too. To Rodrigo, back to Valverde. Really working that right side of the field here. Going a bit more central now. Carvajal is going to go out. Oh my God. It was so good. Carvajal's touch was not positive there. Obviously, he didn't do it on purpose. He had something that he wanted to do. It just didn't work out that way. Great chance, great play there. Again, that right side of the field is getting a lot of real estate right now for Real. When I say that, it's Carvajal, Valverde, Rodrigo. I think you got to bring back in. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Vinicius Jr. is going to get a card for that. And there's your first yellow card of the game. The first yellow card of the game, guys, goes to Vinny Jr. because he went in and he actually did tackle the goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper's making a bit of a meal of it, but in the game they protect goalkeepers quite a bit. It's almost the same kind of thing in the NFL, how they protect the quarterback a lot. So the pass went away. It wasn't as bad. I mean, Vinny shouldn't have, like, it was too close. He's holding his knee, like, no, it's not that bad, but Vinny shouldn't have done it. Simple as that. Vinny should not have done that. I understand what you're trying to do, but you could do that a foot away from the goalkeeper, too. You didn't have to be that close to the goalkeeper. And as always in the world of football, once the card has been shown, the goalkeeper gets back up, and he's perfectly fine. Thank you for the 10 people in the watch here. Appreciate that. It is the 36th minute right now. Still 0-0 here at Wembley. Beautiful Wembley. 90,000 in attendance here, too. Phenomenal stadium when you take a look at it. The gold standard now in England, where if you take a look at like 15 years ago, Old Trafford would have been probably the gold standard for England. And now Old Trafford has got leaky roofs and everything because there's been nothing done. Thank you, Glaziers, for that, by the way. Appreciate that. So the more the game is going on, it feels like Dortmund's getting more and more and more confident, especially with those chances that they had. They had three major chances, guys, which could have been the game changers. I think one of them would have been offside, to be fully honest with you. But they've had other opportunities where they just are now getting behind the Real defense. And what scares me the most is Carvajal is not keeping up with his player. And at the end of the day, that could be an avenue that they have to continue to exploit. Dortmund, that is. Cross attempt to Sancho just over his head. He did try to get that, didn't get that. Jadon Sancho. Carlo Ancelotti looking pretty calm on the sideline right now. He's just hanging in there. There's like not much emotion coming at him right now. He's a tactical genius, so he's taking a look at what's going on good and what's going on bad. And from there, he's not one that will make a change right away. He's more so going to coach the crap out of them during halftime and say, guys, look, here's the mistakes that we're making. Here's the tweaks that we need to make right now. So one of the things I think that has to happen is that Luka Modric has to come on eventually. Obviously, we already know he's going to come on. The question is when. I think Camavinga stays on the field because he's your defensive outlet there. Valverde for me is important, but if he's not doing a lot, that becomes a problem. I think Valverde becomes the guy. It's Rodrigo or Valverde who I think are going to become the guys that are going to be the outlets for Modric to come on. I think with Modric coming in, you get, wow, they just bowled over Vinny over there, by the way. So when Modric comes on, are you going to get a more faster pace? No. You're going to get a slower pace with Modric, but what you're going to have is more control with him and Cruz. If they decide to keep Cruz on, because they might just take off Cruz and put Modric. Those guys bring an element of control and stability onto the team. You do lose a little bit of that flashy pace, and they're going to have more pinpoint passing. So Vinny's got the ball right now. Sancho's covering him. Mendy. I just don't see, like, Real right now I don't see them cutting the passes in. They're using the wing play a lot more. Where when Dortmund has the ball, they're making cutting passes from the central wide spots to the center to try to get in. So I see already right now, Real's not really adjusting the way I'd like to see them adjust. This guy's going fucking nuts on the halls here. What the fuck? This guy just had a pack of halls enchilada and just started putting the whole thing in there. That was intense. That's intense. That guy's gonna be destroying his vocal cords. That means he's just taking some menthol right now to kind of help out. Looks like half is approaching fast, but there's still a good chunk of time left. A lot can happen from now to halftime, but it is approaching. Sancho with the ball. Sancho, nice little pass, crossing in the middle. Camavinga kicks it out, throwing for Dortmund. Camavinga, for a young player himself, very confident, doesn't really care where the ball goes. I know he believes in himself quite a bit right now. So Ryerson with the throw-in, Sancho with a good pass. Sancho gets the ball back. Sancho trying to go by 3 Real players did not make it happen because it was never going to be easy. No, you're not. As much as I like Vinny's going to have a hard time getting by that. And I just... Wait a minute. So is this what's happening here? Oh my God. Wow. The referee just gave a yellow card to Dortmund for complaining. He wasn't even involved in the play. Oh boy. So the referee's making a dominant play right now. Nico with the yellow card right now for complaining, and it's almost like, yeah, the referee's trying to make it really Hala Madrid. You know what, my friend? If you can see right here, I got the jersey right there. You can watch me on Kick too. I'm also on Kick. I'm live on Kick. I'm not showing the game anywhere because, just I don't want to get in trouble, but I'm live on Kick. If you look for Orange Stang FC on Kick, I'm there. The exact same stream. And then on YouTube, I'm there too. Actually, believe it or not, I think I have 1 or 2 people on Kick right now watching. I have a lot of lurkers, so if you want to jump in, come. Hala Madrid, my friend. That's who I'm going for too, to be honest with you. Number 15, let's get it. Number 15. That's going to be a record break in time, though, for a couple of players. Tony Cruz will get a 6th, I believe, and pass Ronaldo. There's a few other. I think Benzema has 5, too. Good stop right there. Good stop. Low shot. Low shots are very dangerous in the sport because when the ball is bobbling, it could take little nicks and like that off the ground. Marcel Sabitzer with a good shot. Great strong hand from Courtois. Good goalkeeping. But again, what I'm saying right now is Dortmund's getting more chances. They're getting more confident. You got to bring Vinny into the game. You got to bring Rodrigo into the game. And you got to bring Bellingham into the game. I'm noticing right now, those 3 players, I'm not mentioning their name a lot. Real has to bring them back into the game to start getting their, not even confidence, but then starting putting Dortmund on their back foot. Because right now, they feel they've got those 3 locked up. And when you got those 3 locked up, they're going to open up their side more. Camavinga's doing phenomenal, by the way. Charles was here. I actually like that name. It's kind of cool. It's one of those memorable names. Charles was here. So it's a cool name on that side. Hey, Charles, what's up, big guy? I see you on the Kick side, man. Hope you're having a good day. And like I said before, if you didn't hear me, Hala Madrid myself. I got a Jude Bellingham authentic jersey behind me there. It's legit, 100% authentic. It doesn't have the embroidered patch. It has that plasticky, rubbery, whatever the real players have on. It has the Adidas authentic hologram, and it's a Bellingham number 5 on that one. So I'm really hoping to hit number 15 there. So not signed, just an authentic one, not signed. Any jersey I have, they're not signed. But I do buy the legit authentic ones. Like right here, you fully can't see it, but I'm pulling right now. This is an authentic Manchester United home jersey for this season. And my thumb is actually on right now the authentic hologram. So if you actually take a look at the real jerseys, they have these real holograms on them. It's like it's funny because it's rubber, but there's hologram in the rubber. So when you kind of move it, you can see that. So that's the real Adidas ones. I have tons and tons of jerseys. I have 2 channels actually on YouTube. So the one that you visited earlier, Charles, is called Orange Stang FPS. The FPS stands for first person shooter. That one I just started relatively soon, so about 280 some odd subscribers. The other channel I have is the same name as the kick name, Orange Stang FC for Football Club. And on YouTube, I have 163,000 subscribers on that channel, where I just do career mode mainly for Manchester United. So I got a little niche going on over here. I want to stream on that channel, but that channel I never enabled for streaming. You need to do 24 hours before you can do it. So what just happened right now, Vinny had a good chance, but Matt Hummels with a phenomenal tackle. The thing is, Vinny right now is complaining a bit too much. I like Vinny. Vinny, get into the game, buddy. Like, you know what? Right now, you're not getting opportunities. Don't look for the referee to get it. You're a superstar. Get in there right now. You can see the passion right now that everyone in Dortmund has. Every tackle, they're fist pumping. And every time something goes wrong, Real's looking at the ref like this. Vinny, you could change the game in 2 seconds, man. Don't lose that focus. Don't lose that focus. I love Vinny. Orange Stang FC is the so orange, like the actual color orange. Stang, as in Mustang, the horse or the car if you're in North America. So STANG, and then FC for Football Club. That one's got 163,000 subscribers. I only do really, if you want to call it, gaming content on there, but it's really career mode focused. My last video was on Monday that I did, and it was we're in season 3 for Manchester United's rebuild, where I've moved on some players, but my key team right now is Garnacho on the right, Hoyland in the middle, Rashford. Then we got Bruno Fernandes. We got Kobe Maineu in the holding defensive midfielder, and then this third season we did end up buying Jude Bellingham too on that season, making a lot of profit on some of the other players. Casemiro's been sold, so trying to make it cool there. Thank you. I can see you got it perfect. Like I said, it's not for everyone. If you're into gaming, if you're into commentary, I try to rebuild it. You hear me complain a lot about the Glazers in there too. So I think that kind of helps in getting the right people there. But we're now in injury time here for the first half. 4 minutes has been the time that has been established. It could go over, obviously, depending on what happens. But let's take a look at. I do like what Madrid did early on. I am getting a little worried here because it does look like the confidence has grown quite a bit for Dortmund, and I'm not seeing as much Bellingham. I haven't said Bellingham's name for at least 12 minutes, and that's not good. Like, Jude has to get in the game. Like, Jude has to force himself in the game. If he has to come back, if Jude has to come back a little bit just to touch the ball, make things happen, he's got to do that. And, Jude's got the ball now on the right wing, so he's moving around. So I like that, but we got to see a little bit more. Not just from him, from Real as a team. They got to inject him into the game a lot more just to get the confidence of the big guy. So Jude's got the ball now, passes it off to Rudiger. Toni Kroos has got it now. Nacho slows it down, back to Toni Kroos. Kroos goes to Rudiger. Bellingham, Valverde, nice little flick there. Carvajal tried to get it to Bellingham, but the pass by Carvajal was not the best. Ball now is loose, and it's now with Toni Kroos again. So it's going to be a good end for Real, but I'm not seeing some tremendous shots on goal like the way. If you want my honest opinion, Dortmund had better chances, and that's not what I want to be saying. If I truly believe that we're going to have a game here at the 15th title, Real's got to pick it up now. Bellingham with the ball. Bellingham just got pushed off the ball easily there. Wow. Not good. And look at this. Here it comes. Dortmund. Sancho. Good pass. I don't like what I'm seeing here. They're going to go back to Sancho. Yep, Sancho's got it again. Man, Sancho's feet are damn quick. Where was this on Manchester United, man? Oh, my God. He's got so much confidence. Oh, my God. Vinny had the ball, and he just passed it right to a Dortmund player. There was not even a player close. Like, he just was trying to get the ball away. Mendy, be careful. And it's gone for a corner, I think. Yep, corner kick. Corner kick it is. Yeah, the attack is really slow right now, and that's what I don't like. I'm not seeing that, right? Vinny has to lock in. Vinny's complaining a bit too much, bro. I'm not happy with that. I get it. I get they're gonna attack Vinny. I get they're gonna attack him. He's the guy. But you know what? You have to change the game yourself. You can't wait for the referee to do it, because the referee might not do it for another 40 minutes. Don't wait for him. Make it happen. This is the last game of the season. If you want to win the Ballon d'Or, you need to win the Champions League right here, buddy. Like, this is a big one, because you're not even guaranteed to win it, because let's just say if Real does win the game, and let's just say Germany wins Euro. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but Toni Kroos now puts himself in the conversation of Ballon d'Or. He's retiring. He won the Champions League. He won the league with Real. He wins now with Germany. Like, Vinny has to come up with a dominating performance right now. Vinny absolutely has to lock in, man. Absolutely has to lock in. And he has to get himself more into the game. Fine, I know you're playing the left wing, but if you don't have the ball, what can you do to become a more of a danger man? That should be the end of the half right here, which I believe it is. There you go. It looks like the first half comes to an end. Okay, synopsis for me for the first half. What do I say? First 20 minutes, I think Real controlled the game well in terms of possession. They also looked the most dangerous in terms of creations, but they didn't have the most. They didn't have a lot of shots on goal. The back half of the first half, Dortmund started cutting passes right behind our defense. Carvajal was getting torched. It got to a point where Dortmund hit the bar. Courtois had to make, I think, 4 big stops. Right now, the teeth are coming out for Dortmund more with the confidence, and it almost feels like now, with the confidence, the defense is even getting more confident, and they're locking everyone down. So it's getting scary, man. It's getting scary. If you, like I said, I'm very open. I got Real right back there. That's who I'm supporting right now. But I just don't see it right now coming up the way it's supposed to happen. So on the screen, you can see the ball possession. The flicks are all going through right now. You can see how it's going. The possession is still all Real. That being said, that changed quite a bit during the thing. Shots on target, 3-0. That's not good enough. Like, Dortmund should not be. First of all, Real should not have 0. That's insane for me to say that. For me to tell you that Real have 0 shots on goal, that's insane to say that right now. So it's pretty intense. Dangerous attacks, 22% of the time. So you look at all the possessional stats are in favor of Real, but when it comes to dangerous attacks, the stat goes to Dortmund. So there's a lot of bad things. Oh, the possession is nasty. Charles, the possession for Real is nasty, but I find it more on the outer, like the midfield and the defenders are passing it in like almost like a U shape. That's really what the thing is. I'm not seeing darting runs into the box. The other problem I'm finding with Real right now is they're always going to the wing and trying to cut the ball inwards. And I think now Dortmund's got really narrow and they're cutting those inward passes off. What I'd like to see more is Valverde come towards the middle and start cutting passes to a run where Vinny's cutting from the left to the center, Rodrigo's coming from the right to the center, or Bellingham is coming beside Valverde and trying to go in front. I think we got to start seeing a lot more of that stuff happening right now. So there's a lot happening. I'd like to see a bit more central attacking from Real rather from the wing style play. It's funny because the way I feel Real's playing right now is a lot of reminiscent to the way English football is played with wing play. A lot of wing play. And I get Vinny and Rodrigo are pacey, but you know what? They can also cut in the way Ronaldo used to cut in. So if you have the ball on the right side, Ronaldo would cut in and almost be a secondary striker with Benzema back in the day. And I'm not seeing Vinny do that right now. So I'm worried about that. Hey, what's going on, Nicholas? How are you doing, my friend? I don't know what that means right now. So I'm trying to see if I can figure out what you're saying because I don't know what that means. I'm going to do something quick here. Hopefully it doesn't screw the screen up. I don't think it does. I think we're good. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to Google Translate very quickly. Nicholas, how you doing, big guy? Hope you're having a good day. I'm just typing in what you wrote. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna try to see if I can respond to you. I don't know. And before I make any decisions on what I'm gonna do, I want to see what it actually says. So I want to go detect language, and we're gonna go to English translation. Nurse, how are you doing today? How is your Saturday going? Hope you're having a fantastic day, by the way. And Oma, I think you could be right, but I don't know French. Even though I live in Canada, I probably should know a lot more French, but I don't. Which country do you come from? I come from Canada. That's what that question says. I reside in Canada. I may sound like an American, but I'm on the good side of North America. And I'm just joking to my U.S. friends there. No, I'm from Canada. So hope you're having a fantastic day. By the way, it is French. By the way, Oma, you are a brilliant man. So it is French. So, Nurse, I'm doing a watch along here, the biggest soccer game for club in the year, the Champions League. Oh, shit, Charles, you're in Canada too? What part of Canada? If you're comfortable saying, I'll open. I'm in Toronto. I'm okay with saying that. There's like 6 million people in the GTA, so I'm not really worried about that, but it's a lot. I'm just joking about the good side of North America. I just joke right there, just because you know how they always say to people, like you know how they say to the some countries don't like the Americans because they're like, oh, those guys boss the world around. So that's why they always say sometimes if you travel to have a Canadian passport because they think it's better. I always use it as a joke though. But I wanted to see your reaction. I kind of did it purposely over there. So hopefully you guys like the screens that you see right now. They are updating. It is halftime right now, so they're doing a lot of talking. I'm letting that go, but yeah, no, dude, don't worry. Listen, Blue, don't worry about that, man. Uh, America is the pesky. Let's say where the you know what it is. If you got two brothers, U.S. is that brothers got the dukes out all the time. It can't like let's listen. Let's not fight. Just have a seat. Let's talk this out, guys. We don't have to go to a fight right now. That's Canada for you right there. That's the whole thing, right? Montreal. Okay, there you go. You're from Montreal. There you go. So no, I am. So I love Montreal, man. You know, I haven't been in Montreal since the lockdown days. So 2018 was the last time I went to Montreal, and I went there for a charity golf tournament for work. And I'm gonna say I may say it wrong, so I do apologize, Charles. I believe it was in Terrebonne, the golf course, and the golf course is owned by Celine Dion. So on the golf course, there was fucking flamingos, bro. There was flamingos, and there's like a pond. I was like, this is insane, and they weren't afraid of the humans, and they weren't bugging the humans. No one was hitting like they're nowhere near where the balls were going. The course was beautifully done by Celine Dion. Like, I mean, she owns it. Someone else does it there. But yeah, no, I've been there, and then I went to the Montreal Casino. I love the casino. Fucking 5 stories, bro. The escalator in the middle. The bar is always in the middle. I thought it was a phenomenal casino. So really cool there. I love poutine, by the way. I had poutine 2 days ago. I loved it. There's a local bar close to me in Toronto that does a good job with it. They got beautiful gravy. They put a healthy size of curd cheese in there, so it's good. Nurse, sorry, how are you doing today? How's your Saturday going? What'd you have for lunch? But I have to come back to Montreal. I haven't gone for a long time, man. Montreal. I used to go to Montreal as a child because I used to go watch the Montreal Canadiens play too. Um, I remember being, oh my god, how old was I? Like I was really young, single digits, but I was like young, mid single digits. I don't remember it, but I know I have a Stanley Cup yay high that was bought from the Montreal Forum back in the day, and there's like it's not autographed by him legit, but it's like got a little plaque autograph of Patrick Roy. Patrick Roy for me was the greatest goalkeeper of all time. So I'm interested to see how he's gonna do now as the coach of the Islanders. So it's gonna be really fun to watch there. The New York Islanders. Thank you for the 13 people in chat. You guys are fucking amazing. It is halftime right now. We got the live statistics going. I don't know why the website. So this is again, it's not. I'm not blaming the website either. All the stats are updating except the bottom dark gray. You should have yellow cards for each side. There should be possession over there, but it shows zeros. Don't know why it's doing that, but I'll move on from that one there too. So it's been good right now. It's been healthy to see what's going on. I hope people like the way the stream looks. Trying to give it a bit more professional, but I am using stuff from One Football. I'm going to be very open. There's no secrets out there. Carey Price is a phenomenal goalie, by the way. I think his time is coming closer to an end, of course, because he's getting older. But Carey Price is, I think Montreal's always had that massive presence in goal, right? They've always had that. So Patrick Waugh, Carey Price, every time there's always a goalie that comes up and rises to the occasion of being there, right? So no, that's the problem, right? There's a lot, and in an NHL career, the worst part could be like, my fear is that a guy like Connor McDavid, if he doesn't win the Stanley Cup, is he gonna start getting into a place where his headspace is not gonna be right, where his main years were done with the Oilers, where the Oilers had no clue on how to do draft. Because every fucking year there was a draft in the NHL, the Oilers would pick up a new fucking forward. How many first round picks forwards do you need? You have no goalkeeping, you have no defense, you have no nothing. You keep getting all these top guys, Taylor Hall. It doesn't make any sense. Nugent Hopkins, like, guys, slow the fuck down. Hey, Blue, what are you shopping for? If you're able to say, by the way. Oh, your phone shopping. Sorry, you're shopping on the phone. But yeah, what are you getting? Is it just like some knickknacks for the house or clothing, food, or what? But I actually do like that automatic rotational of the left hand side, the stats. So it gives anyone that really wants to get into the statistics all their information that they need. Oh, that's kind of funny. So you're using your phone to get a new phone. I like that. What are you looking to get? The newest iPhone? When is a new iPhone coming out? September. Could you wait till September, or you're not looking? New Samsung. Okay. What are they at now? Because I think they're like a S20 something now, right? Or is there a new the Galaxy S20s or 22 or 23, whatever it's at? Is that what they still call it? Or see, I love the iPhone more than I had Samsung back in the day, and I'll never go back to it. I didn't like it because it overheated. It would shut off all by itself. Now that could be a lot of fault to the Android system itself, but I think, hey Biscuit, what's going on, big guy? How are you today, man? S24, the Galaxy S24. Now they're even coming out with phones that you can fold in half and shit. That's freaking insane what they can do, bro. They got some crazy technologies coming out now. Homemade garlic parmesan wings, pub style steak fries. Going what? See, that's the benefit. If you could be a monster cook like a guy like Oma, you're eating good. Oh, I had to relax last night, man. I wanted to join you guys for Warzone Biscuit, but I got screwed. I think on Wednesday. It was Wednesday. On Wednesday, I was told I had to go to a so Friday work was interesting because I had to go to a charity golf event, and then there was a gala afterwards, so it was not fun. It was a long, long, long day, unfortunately. And golf, here's the thing: I don't golf often, and at the end of a day of golf, I'm exhausted. And then doing a gala where I don't want to do the gala, but I have to because you have to have a presence there. It's just the politics of work, right? So that's the level of position I'm in. I have to be there for those ones, and especially when I say charity golf, it's I'm not even paying for it. I'm being brought in as a guest, so I have to go and play along in the political sense. But today I'm gonna go on. I'm doing some ranked MW3 ranked. I might do if anyone wants, like, if I have anyone to play with, I'll change what I'm gonna do on the stream side. But I really want to get in. I haven't done anything for season 4 really. I unlocked the Car 98, the new sniper. I don't have it leveled all the way up. I unlocked the new SMG. I don't have it leveled up. I completed the week 1 challenges, which were annoying as shit. I gotta say, oh my god, the week 1 challenges weren't fun this time at all. Like, they weren't for me. They weren't. So we're gonna see there. But I'm back now. I want to play today. We're gonna do something tomorrow with Oma. Monday, I'm gonna start putting more of a regiment of a stream schedule out there. Even if it's an hour or two, we're gonna get on every day. What is R6? R6. I don't even know what R6 is. Do you play R6, Charles? What do you mean by that, big guy? What do you mean by R6? Oh, and by the way, as we're waiting for oh, Rainbow Six. I should have known that. I feel like an idiot. Sorry about that. No, I don't play Rainbow Six. I strictly stay with COD, Warzone, ranked Warzone, regular Warzone. Um, that's kind of what my jam is. I'll do MW3 for ranking the guns up, or so if there's new camos, I have every camo in the game. I have the top camos. I grinded for the first week and a half, 2 weeks to get the top camo, the mastery, and now I'm getting the other camos, and that's all MW3. I'll do some multiplayer ranked. I'll do Warzone ranked, regular Warzone. Resurgence is what I like more because my friend circle likes it. But I'll play a big map. If I have a squad that wants to play big map, I'll play it. Um, and yeah, that's the key piece there. The teams are coming back out. They are in the tunnel right now. It hasn't started. Ancelotti is just sitting like this. I love it. There's no emotion in the guy at all. No changes look like they're coming made right now. I still do see Luka Modric wearing the training gear, the blue training gear. Man, the goalkeeper for Dortmund's got fucking height on him, man. He's a tall boy. He's a tall boy. The big boy that guy is. Thank you for the 15 guys watching. We're about to start the second half here. I really, really, really believe in my heart that Real Madrid had a good halftime. So did Dortmund, obviously. Dortmund's coach is going to... If I'm the coach for Dortmund, here's what I'm going to do. You're going to showcase all the good that happened. You're going to showcase the fact that the offense is finding holes behind the Real defense. Keep that up. You're going to talk to the defense in the midfield and say you locked them down. Basically, if I'm the coach for Dortmund, you keep that together. You have to showcase the confidence there. If I'm now the Real Madrid coach, what I need to do now is change the tactics. The wing play is not working as much. What now has to happen, Tony Cruz, I love you that you're darting the ball around, but there has to be a bit more aggressive play. I need to see Bellingham and I need to see Valverde more in the central cam positions. Take the ball and start cutting passes in to Rodrigo and Vinny who are coming from the wings into central. That's what I think. I'm not saying that's the full right answer. That's my honest opinion of how I would play it if you want to see it. Ancelotti has everything. He shows no emotion. Ancelotti, in my opinion, is the best coach. Look, I will tell you who I think are phenomenal coaches, and I'll give reasons why. I think Sir Alex Ferguson, who's retired, is one of the greatest coaches of all time. For obvious reasons, I don't have to get into that. I think we all would agree. I'm not saying he's number one. I'm saying he's one of the greatest. Ancelotti, one of the greatest. He can play different tactics. Wing play, tiki-taka. He can do gegenpress. He can do any style of play. He can work with his players. He can build up great esteem there. I think Pep Guardiola is great. I do think there's a lot of flaws he has too. Because Pep Guardiola is one of those guys that... You take a look at the cup final right now against Manchester United. They lost. Why did Ruben Diaz not play? There's no reason for that. There's reasons why they lost. I'm not saying Ruben Diaz is the only reason, but there's reasons why. Why did it take so long for a change to come through for Jeremy Doku to come on? Because Pep is stubborn. He'll force his players to fit his plan, and if it doesn't work, then he'll make the change. But sometimes the time is too late, and that's what happened there. I still think he's good, right? Oh, Zidane's fucking... If I'm Zidane, you don't need to come back until there's a superstar team now. Because I would never want to tarnish the legacy. Here comes Dortmund, guys. Dortmund on a counterattack. Sancho's wide open there. That pass is going right to Sancho. It did take him a little bit wider to the right. We are in the 47th minute. Sancho now covered by Eduardo Mendy. Bellingham is coming back. Bellingham with a good block. It goes out for a corner. Again, you can see Bellingham's getting a little angry right now. You can see his facial expression. Look at his team. Say, come on, guys. Like, I had to come this fucking deep to help out. Like, what the hell's going on over here? The thing is, when I take a look at Dortmund's offense, they're coming in the middle and dispersing it out to the wings or dispersing it central. What that's causing now, the defense for Real doesn't know what's going to happen. They don't know to cover center or cover wing. Dortmund's actually making changes, and that's actually smart. The problem here is Real... Okay, hold on. Counter attack off a corner. Vinny ripping it down. Vinny's against three players. Vinny's on the left-hand side of the field. He's slowing down a little bit, waiting for players to help him. He's now still got the ball. He's got multiple players on him, and he goes to the ground. It's a free kick right at the conjunction where the 18-yard box comes to an end. Matt Hummels with the tackle there. That was, I think, the best result that was going to happen, because when I saw the way that Vinny started playing there, he basically was getting all his avenues closed over there. Exactly, and that's exactly what I've been saying too. So you and I are in the same place, Charles. The cut is not happening. That has to happen. But that was the best play right now that they could have done. So Tony Cruz, I don't know what we. If you had a Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime, you're going for goal. If you got a Leo Messi, you're going for goal. You got a Neymar, you're going for goal. Tony Cruz, I don't know. Tony's weird. He can do it, but I just don't know if he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna go for a curl to allow a header to go in for like a guy like Rudiger or someone like that. That's what I think is gonna happen. But I think he can actually go for goal. But this fucking goalie for Dortmund's a big boy, so he covers a lot of room. What you have to hold for is a low shot. Oh my god, that was a beautiful free kick, by the way. Good stop by the Dortmund goalkeeper, but that was phenomenal. It actually wasn't going to go in. I think it was going to hit the bar or even go wide, but you can't, as a goalkeeper, let that go. I thought that was good header opportunity by Carvajal. There went over the bar. This right now is the most dangerous I've seen Real in a little bit here. Rippy, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a fantastic day. How is your beautiful Saturday going? By the way, the weather is fucking phenomenal in Toronto. I hope all you guys are having a fantastic day. Hope you guys are having a great weather day there too. Alan, how are you? Good, man. Love you, big guy. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Real has to pick up the pace. That's why halftime is so important, because you know Ancelotti is basically going to tear the team down and say, you guys are sucking ass right now. If you want the Champions League, get it. If you don't want it, let me know. I'll put other players on. Like, that's the kind of piece there. If you guys want to be known as superstars, go get it. Go grab the bull by the horn. If you don't, let me know. We'll figure it out. So right now, this is the next 5 to 10 minutes, in my opinion, is going to be very important. Because if Real can start showing dominance here, what's going to happen is it's going to start putting Dortmund backwards. Dortmund's on the front foot right now, but if they start seeing Real picking the pace up, it's going to start forcing Dortmund to go backwards. And the momentum shifts, the confidence shifts. That's going to be the start of the whole game over there on that side of the fence right there. So Dortmund's coming with the ball. Good block right there. Camavinga has done phenomenal, by the way. I've said Camavinga's name quite a few times in the first half, and that's the first time I said in the second half, but he's always in the right place. So Matson right now with a shot, blocked by Camavinga. Good play. Oh my god, you see so many Ronaldo jerseys that's still in the audience. What just happened to my TV? So sorry, so the Zone Sport. Okay, it clicked back. It's back on. Wow, that's a horrible picture. This is a very so the camera that we were watching, the camera cut off, and the camera's back now. I think it just had like a connection problem, so it went to a really weird camera angle and really bad colors. But we're back. Oh, Camavinga can do. I would say Camavinga can do any midfield role, even attacking. He can do defensive. He can do just a regular central midfielder. He can play the left back, right back. I'd even argue he can play center back. I really do. He's got good height. Center back might be a little bit iffy for him because he does go down for a lot of slide tackles. What is that, bro? How is Mendy keeping that guy wide open? That's actually not his fault. Sorry. Mendy kept tabs on Sancho. That's actually Vinny's fault that guy was so wide open. My apologies. Oh, he's 100% a CM, but he can do. I think right now he's playing a holding midfielder. I think he's playing holding midfield right now. He can play the backs, the wing backs very well. I know he can play the attacking too, but yeah, he's totally gonna be a guy that can kind of cover for Cruz when Cruz is fully retired next season. Oh, what were you trying to do there? Were you trying to go for like a bicycle? I don't know what that was. Oh, which game is this, Rippy? What game is this? That's the talk right now. Thank you for the 10 that we've had. I think we maxed out at 16 people at one point in the night. So the problem is I got so many people in my chat when it was halftime. There was no game to talk about, so it was hard to really kind of keep it going, but it was all good. Is that the game name? Dangerous Attack? Okay. So throw in right now in the final third here for Dortmund. The First Descent. Oh, I've heard that game. Okay. The First Descent. The First Descent. Oh. Real's gotta do something here. They're just not looking like they got the game. I thought this was gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-0 victory for Real. I really. It still could, by the way. It still could. That's exactly what I thought. I thought it was gonna be an easy walk in the park for Real. Rudiger, good header, but it goes right to a player for Dortmund. Now they got. Oh wow, what a phenomenal play by Valverde. Camavinga doesn't have the pace. He goes down. That's a foul. That's a foul for sure. Camavinga does not. Wait. Sorry, it wasn't a foul. The point was he got the ball. Sorry, I apologize. That's who I'm going for. 2 blue. I got the Real Madrid jersey behind me. You know that's usually the Manchester United jersey for when I do my seasons. But I got the Real one out today. The Bellingham number 5. So it's but honestly, Real's offense has been shut down, and it's been a hard watch. I got to be honest with you because this is a team that. But the thing with Real and the thing with Dortmund, one counterattack changes the full game. It can be 1-0 with a counterattack for any team, and no matter how the first 55 minutes is gone, the game changes. That's any sport, of course. Like, I'm sorry, any sport that's like hockey, soccer kind of style. But it does look like right now, if you want my opinion, that was a bad cross, by the way, by Dortmund. So it's out for a Real throw. If you want my opinion right now, I think the most healthiest, if you want my opinion, looks to be Dortmund. Oh, Jurgen Klopp is here at Wembley, which makes sense. He lives in England. Oh, I think he's 100% going to Madrid because that's what our good friend Fabrizio Romano is saying. Whenever he says "here we go," I believe it. I don't think he's been wrong once. Maybe he has. I don't think he has. I think it's a good move. Like right now, if you had Mbappe right now, you would be forced to like Cruz could be throwing those bombs from midfield over the top of the defense and have him running by. Like I think that's an element that right now Madrid doesn't have, and that's what Ronaldo used to be. Even though Ronaldo used to play the left wing, he would run into that striker position all the time. Oh my God! When you have Vinny, Rodrigo, Mbappe, Bellingham, Valverde, I'm really afraid for the rest of the world. Like forget Man City, this team just looks completely. Like you could argue Man City and Real are the top right now, but I think when Mbappe going there, it's a clear cut. What happened? I didn't fully see Carvajal's rolling around the ground right now, holding his face. So Camavinga, did he get elbow? Oh, whoa! He just slapped the boy's hand right now. I don't know if I would have slapped his hand like that because you know what? You can get carded for that. Okay, it was a shoulder check. I get it. It was a shoulder check, but like don't like it's part of the game. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it was the right thing to do, but Carvajal's making it like he's really pissed off here. Like this is the finals. There's gonna be a little bit more blood and sweat that comes out. I hate saying that, but that's the whole thing. Like you can't play a regular league game here. This is the finals. The referee puts the whistle in the pocket a little bit more, and it's a little bit more smash mouth. Like if you got ball it up right here, bro. Like, come on, man it up. Nice play, Rodrigo. Good footwork. Valverde, Camavinga, Cruz, Vinny. Do you notice right now I'm saying Vinny's name a little bit more? Oh, Carvajal had a chance on goal. It was blocked slightly, went to the goalkeeper. But I'm saying Vinny's name. I'm saying Rodrigo more often now. This is good. We're getting a lot better here in terms of name dropping the right players a bit more. Good play, good defending, and yeah, the Europe landscape is going to change with Mbappe coming out. It's going to be a big disruption. It's going to be crazy. And think of this: if Real win today, they're 15th. They're going to probably win so many more. They're going to have a chance to challenge for 20. That's insane to even think about 20 Champions League. Wow. Like when Ronaldo, Bale, and those guys were there and they won the 3 in a row, I thought that was absolutely insane. I thought that was crazy, bro. 3 in a row Champions League was just... It was insane. And people were talking like, oh, Man City's going to do that and break that. And I knew it wasn't. I'm a Manchester United fan, but I'm also understanding. If you think about Pep Guardiola, Pep had a strong team of Barca, and they couldn't three-peat either. Pep is one of those guys that he's very good, but he will fail. How many times does Pep lose big games because of his dumb tactics? Because he wants to enforce something in. Yeah, I think three in a row could be done again. Replication. I think even beating that could be um, realistic with a future team. I really do, because don't forget too, what we haven't talked about, Charles, is they still have Ada Guler, who hasn't played that much. With Cruz retiring, Goulet is going to get a lot of game time next year. He's a phenomenal talent too. Like, it's not just the players on the field in Mbappe. There's also a whole bunch of players that Real have that are going to be coming up, right? There's also that, man. What's going on with the camera here? The camera went offline again on the Dawson Sports. Now the camera's like way up. What the fuck, man? It is what it is. Well, right now, what I'm getting worried about right now, to be fully honest with you, I'm not seeing Bellingham much this game. And if you're putting Bellingham as a striker, you're actually limiting him right now. He needs to be that creative element in midfield, and he's not creating because he's not getting the ball. Like, oh, Rodrigo should not have missed that one. Good passing. Real's looking a little bit. There's more confidence coming in Real. I'm still not seeing those cutting passes, but they are starting the engines. If you want my opinion. Oh, no one can stop that count. That's gonna be. You got three rockets right now, left, right, and central. Like that's insane. If you think about Real with Bale and Ronaldo, those two, you had two rockets on the wing. Benzema wasn't that fast. Here, you're adding in another rocket in the middle, which is even going to be ahead of the Bale and Ronaldo era. But don't. But one thing is, as much as we're saying they can probably go more than a three-peat, keep in mind, I want to say yes, they can, but let's not lose fact that Ronaldo used to score 60 goals a year, 50 goals a year. That's also one thing that we have to remember. That's not being replicated at all. That 50 goal season, like Ronaldo was a fucking beast back then. Like, holy shit, bro. And I think that's one thing that was also very important in that three-peat, those 30, 40, 50 goal seasons he had. So I mean, we had to remember that might be something that you're not going to see as much. And maybe you will. Maybe Mbappe breaks that. Who knows? But I just don't see Mbappe doing that, because Mbappe, there's something about the guy. He's very moody. I like him, but he's something moody, right? Yeah. Ronaldo was fucking, yeah. Bale and Ronaldo together were great. They fed off each other really well. And Bale, I think, took the roles. Like, look, if you want to score more goals, that's fine. Bale scored some big key goals, but he also didn't have an ego where he's like, I gotta be the superstar. Oh, what the fuck are you doing there, man? Carvajal. Wow, Carvajal gave the ball away, and then Matson just made a faux pas with his foot and gave it up. 62nd minute right now. I'm still not. Oh, come on. Give away by Nacho there. Real got the ball back. Camavinga's got it. They're at the half. Vinny's got it right at the half line. Bellingham. That play didn't make sense to me. You don't know where he is. You can't do that pass. Like, the idea, I get what you're trying to do, Jude, but that didn't make sense at that play because you were too close to the touchline and you didn't have a lot of room for error there. Thank you guys for people in chat, man. The numbers have been phenomenal. We keep seeing it. You know, the average has been anywhere from 8 to 12, and I appreciate that. I really do. Um, this has been a fun game. There's a lot to be done. There's a lot to be told still in the storyline. I do have another stream for Call of Duty starting at 5:45. Oh my god, what a header, what a stop. Holy crap, Dortmund is just looking so much more dangerous. How? Something Real has to. Ancelotti, you got to make a change now because you came off of half and it's not working still. If you want my opinion, I'm beginning to think more and more it's going to be Cruz coming off and it's going to be Modric going on. I think that's the change going to happen. I also think Valverde could be at risk of the hook too. Dortmund wants this, man. Dortmund wants this, and Real is. It's weird because Real has some players that won Champions League, and I'm not understanding why they're not going for it right now. Vinny, do you want the Ballon d'Or? I don't understand this, bro. This is the biggest stage that you have right now for club football. Bellingham, even you're about to go to Euros. I find it interesting. You got two Brits playing here. Jadon Sancho on loan from Manchester United for Dortmund. And then you got Jude Bellingham. Came from Birmingham, played for Dortmund, now plays for Real. Here we go. Oh, Vinny made a great play on the left wing. Beat two defenders, went right to the edge of the line, tried to cut it back in. Two guys slid from Dortmund, blocked it. Corner kick now for Real. Great save there. They're showing the replay right now. You guys can't see it. But phenomenal header. Great stop. Not only was the stop well, but the fact that he moved the ball away from the net. That's something significant, right? Oh, I don't think you should have headed it there, Vinny. You should have chested it down. You had time. No one was close to you there. Good, good, good. It's out. Valverde was up there for pace. Throwing now for Real. There was a counterattack opportunity for Dortmund, but the pass was not good. So now the ball's back with Real. Cruz has got it in his half. To Valverde, back to Cruz. Come on, man. I don't see anyone making darting runs. They're very flat footed. It almost feels like a Manchester United style of game here. Here comes Rodrigo. Good play. Rodrigo. Corner kick again. That's now within 2 minutes. Rodrigo did exactly what Vinny did just a couple minutes ago. He went down his wing, cut in against the line, the goal line, and tried to cut it into the box. Got blocked both times. Now corner kick. Real's looking. This is the most dangerous Real's looked in my opinion. I'm liking how it's looking right now. They got to do a lot more of this though, in my opinion. Okay, take your time, Cruz. Take your time. Pop it back in. Good pop. Good pop. Oh, Vinny with the header, and there's no power behind it, and it just went wide. Ancelotti's going crazy, just fucking eating his candies or whatever the fuck. I think it's Hall. I don't even know what the hell he's eating there. It's crazy, this guy. Yep. Charles, they need to run that wing more, cut in, but they gotta get that pass out. That pass has got to start making it to the middle. You gotta get at least one or two shots on goal. That's gonna scare the crap out of Dortmund if you get one or two big chances. Then, great play there. Oh, you guys didn't see that, right? Oh, Rudiger's defense was just unbelievable there. What a joy to watch. You had a guy coming in, ripping the dribbles. He just stood there, blocked the ball. Beautiful. Bellingham. Bellingham doesn't have the pace, bro. Bellingham doesn't have the pace. You can't have him as striker right now. I know they've won games without a real legit striker, but right now, in this game specifically, I think Jude is suffering. They're locking him down pretty good. Oh, I'm going to be streaming quite a few games of Euros, to be fully honest with you. I'll be doing quite a few Euro games. I have to, obviously, I'm going to be working most of the games too. So I'm going to figure out strategically what I'm going to do. So I'll use my community tab to figure out what I'm going to do. But the answer I'm going to say is yes for the finals. I'm going to try very hard for semis, quarters. But I want to do like league games. Like if there's a big game where Portugal is playing and there's a chance to watch Ronaldo, I want that. I want an England game. I want a Germany game. I want a France game. So the answer is yes. So basically, I'm born in Canada, but my parents are from India. So I don't have a nation in football, unfortunately. Even though the population is 1.4 billion people, they can't find 12 people, 11 for the game and one to coach that can properly go to the league there. So or for World Cup. But I'm gonna go. Like, to be honest with you, I'm gonna root for England. I know that's kind of weird, but I'm gonna root for England, and I'm gonna also root for like Ronaldo. Like I love Ronaldo. Hopefully, he does well. What about you? What nation are you from? Camavinga, Camavinga. I love that song that they used to do that for him. Good play, good play. Oh, okay, okay. Bellingham, Bellingham. No, no. Jude tried to push it into the box. It was so congested. That was a good chance. I'm not blaming Jude. I'm just saying no, it didn't work. Chinese, okay, okay. Who are you rooting for the Euros? What do you say? You're rooting for Portugal because you're a Ronaldo fan too. I'm a big Ronaldo fan. I've always been a Ronaldo fan, and I always will be. Oh my God! That was almost a goal from Bellingham. They actually, it was a beautiful little cross into the box. It was a header. I think it was a save. Vinny crosses the ball over Sabitza's head. It comes looping down. I'm watching the replay. It's very slow motion, so give me a second here. Oh, it does not even hit Bellingham, but it hits the forearm of the goalkeeper, so Bellingham didn't even hit the ball. Oh, wow, that was so close. France is going to be a rock star no matter what. That team is just dangerous, bro. They got so much speed. They got so much talent. They track back, stamina. That's a dangerous team. I know it's in Germany. I don't think Germany is the strongest team anymore that they used to. They'll be decent, but they won't be that good. I'm hoping Portugal gets something. Um, France is the favorite in my opinion. England, I'm a big fan of too because they got a lot of good talent. They just never click. And honestly, I think they got a shitty coach. I think Gareth Southgate sucks. I'm sorry. I think Southgate is horrible. Yeah, France is all pace. To be fully fair, 85% of France is African players. Ndoble, N'Golo Kante, even Mbappe. These are all African players, but really, they congregate over here and now they're in France. So good for them. I mean, it helps the country. But really, when you take a look at all those speed merchants, they're all African players, which phenomenal talents. But oh my God, great players, stamina, speed, pace, strength, you name it. Every single thing is there. Well, Charles, it was great that I'm super happy that you came to the channel, man. Really happy to meet you on that side. Hope I'll see you a lot more. Not sure if you're a big COD guy. I know you asked for R6, which I had to get clarification what that meant because I felt like an idiot now. But Rainbow Six, I don't play that. Really, really, really just COD is the main thing right there. But hopefully see you there. But we're gonna do a lot more streams too of other games. I'm also gonna get more into the season when next season starts too. We're gonna do other games too for that on the weekends. Like for example, when Manchester United plays, I'll probably do Manchester United games. So what happened here? Oh, guy took the ball right there, right like in the eye area, in that socket area. So he's probably just dazed a bit. So Marco Reus. Oh, 100%, 100%. I'm big into EA, and absolutely. I've had every single EA game for soccer since I think '08, every year. And you know how people will complain, this sucks, that sucks. Listen, I just get on with the game. I adapt to what changes come into it. It takes me a week or two. All my friends know for the first week I absolutely hate the game because it's so. I'm like, wait a minute. I used to kick ass on the hardest level and do this and do that and do this. I'm now losing 4-0 every game. And then a week into it, I adapt and we move forward, and that's it. And I do my career modes again. I might not do a Manchester United career mode next year just because I've done Manchester United 2 years in a row now. I might do like Real with the whole Mbappe coming in. I might do like a rebuild of Chelsea with new coaching coming in. I might even do a new Liverpool because of now Arne Slot coming in. Oh my God. I just watched Rodrigo go through 3 guys. And it goes out for a corner. He's smiling now. Vinny, not Rodrigo. Vinny just went through 3 guys. He's smiling now. This is good. This is good. Barca needs it. Barca deserves one, to be honest with you, because now They got Hansi Flick coming on. That's going to change a lot of things. I would never have thought that they would have gone with Hansi Flick. Um, what a weird play that was, but it goes out for a corner. There was no reason for Real to shoot there, but Matson tried to block it. Matson and he went out for a corner. So Real's getting corners now. So this looks like the most offensive plays, right? I think they should sell Lewandowski personally too, but I don't know. We'll see. I think, but the problem is Hansi Flick is German. Yes, yes, Carvajal, Carvajal, 1-0 Real. Let's go. It is it. Why isn't it showing right now? I'm wondering right now. I'm seeing, did it go offside? Is there anything going on right now? I don't see the update of a 1-0 on the screen here. I'm looking at all the things. What's happening? It has to be 1-0. Goal. It was a corner. Carvajal heads it in from the corner. Hala Madrid. But I want to see. Nothing's updating on my screen. Like, you can see my scoreboard still says 0-0. And even in the left-hand side of the little square, it says 0-0. I'm just waiting. I don't see. The team is celebrating crazy. Great corner. Carvajal wide open. Marco Reus doesn't look like he got his man covered right. I could be wrong. It could be wrong. Was it Royce or someone else? Can't even tell. No, not Royce. Not Royce. Someone else. Ryerson got his player mixed up, it looks like. There it is. It says 1-0. It says 1-0 on the scoreboard. It says 1-0 on the scoreboard. Let's go. Let's go. Real. And I was actually complaining about Carvajal in the first half because he was getting torched. They stuck with that's why Ancelotti's a master and I'm not. That is massive, guys. 1-0. Big game. Hala Madrid. Oh my God. Now. What I want to see is Madrid to keep going forward. I don't want them to defend now. Because you know Dortmund's going to come hard. And now the counter-attack opportunity for Real is going to grow. This is the chance to get 2-0. Real Madrid... You have to have Vinny and you have to have Rodrigo and even Valverde on check because they can rip it. So this is the time. Now the game is interesting because Dortmund has to go for it. It's the 76th minute right now. You have to go for it now. Beautiful. Oh, the drum player. All the Real guys are jumping. The drums are going off. The towels are going off crazy right now. Holy shit, bro. Intense right now. Absolutely intense. Unbelievable gameplay. Ball goes back. Courtois. Courtois gives it over to Nacho. Rudiger gets the ball. It's all good, buddy. Sing it. Sing it loud and sing it proud. I want number 2 though. What I'm expecting to happen is big offensive moves from Dortmund when they get the ball, and it has to be quick counterattack. Rodrigo, Valverde, and Vinny are gonna have to be the big guys here. Camavinga looks like he's hurt. Get up, Camavinga. It's okay. Get up. The team needs you up, buddy. The ref saw what happened. Rodrigo. Ball's on the right side right here. Carvajal's got it now. Valverde. It's gone back to the halfway line to Cruz. Nacho, back to Cruz. Now it goes to Mendy. Great play right here. A lot of players are getting touches on the ball here. It's now gone to Vinny. Vinny back to Camavinga. Camavinga. Bellingham. Oh my God. Jude Bellingham missed the net. It was a chance for 2-0. It was a chance for 2-0. Jude, you were right there. You were at Wembley. You were at home. You were in your country. Oh, that could have been it, but I think it was deflected. It was deflected. It actually was going to go in if it wasn't deflected by a defender. So Jude didn't miss it. Jude didn't miss it. It was deflected. Corner kick coming up. Oh, that was almost 2-0. What a beautiful pass that was by Camavinga. Real just turned it up. Unbelievable. Crazy. Corner kick. The ball's... Oh, my God. Dortmund can't even get the ball out. Rodrigo's got the ball to Bellingham. Bellingham. He lost it. There was 3 guys around Bellingham. He couldn't do much there. Dortmund's got the ball. Beautiful tackle there by Mendy. Camavinga's got it. Camavinga's coming down to the final third. Camavinga tripped. That's a free kick in a dangerous spot. Oh, my God. This is good. Oh, a yellow card too. Hold on. Matt Hummels. Yep, that has to be card. That has to be a card. He went in with his left foot to tackle, and he swept Camavinga with the right foot on purpose because he knew he beat him. You can't. I don't know why you're complaining, bro. You knew what you did there. That last song is one that I was singing in my head now. Ya nada más, hala Madrid. My tone is fully off because I'm excited, but that was the one. That's the one that they had. I remember that song whenever Ronaldo scored back in the day. When he scored at the Bernabeu, that song would play. I'm like, oh, that's where I learned that song. This is a dangerous position for a free kick. Oh my God, this is crazy. It was a different position, the first one, and it was a great free kick by Cruz. This one is in more of a deadly position. I'm thinking this is dangerous, bro. This is crazy dangerous. Toni Kroos is the only one at the ball, so he's taking the shot no matter what. 34 years of age. His final game. Oh, what a save by a Dortmund goalkeeper. That one I think was going in, but what a stop that was. Again, Kroos trying to get that goal. Let's see, I'm watching it from his angle. Beautiful free kick. And was it going to go in? Yes, it was. But it was a great stop by the keeper. Great job. Beautifully done. 2 changes now coming from Dortmund. So I'll tell you who the changes are. So Emre Can comes off and Malen comes in. Who's coming off right here? So Sebastian Haller comes on and Julian Brandt is coming off. So Haller is a good player. Julian Brandt, he's a good midfielder too. So this is interesting. Now, what I can see right here is Dortmund's putting an offense on right now, big time. Haller, Sancho, Matson, there's some good players out there offensively. And now Sancho's come on to a different wing now. Sancho's playing off the left where Sancho was on the right before. So this is interesting. Bellingham's got the ball. Edge of the box. Camavinga. Oh, big save by the goalkeeper. Camavinga with a left foot curler. Wow. That was intense. You're up there. This is Real's coming alive. Big save, but you know what? I got to be honest with you right now. Both goalkeepers have been phenomenal, so I got to give both of them respect. First half, Courtois made some big saves. Second half now, Dortmund's keeper is keeping them into it now because there's chances coming up. Corner kick. We already know that they scored 1 goal off a corner, so you can bet your bottom dollar that Carvajal's going to get covered crazy this time, which he should. Cruz with the corner. Oh, what a stop again. It wasn't a powerful header, but it was a looper. It almost went in again. The goalkeeper for Dortmund's playing phenomenal right now. And the defense is cheering him on. This was a Nacho header this time. It looped, and it just hit the fingertips of the goalie. If it was 2 inches higher, I think that could have gone in, right? Oh, my God. This is crazy. 82nd minute. We're almost at the 83rd minute right now. The Dortmund fans are cheering the team on. Because if you're here for Dortmund, number one, you can't... What the hell throw was that? He threw it right to fucking Sancho. Carvajal threw the ball right to Sancho. What? Oh, give away. Vinny. 2-0. Vinicius. What a weird sequence there. It was a giveaway. So first of all, Courtois gave the ball away to Sancho. Sancho passes the ball back. The defender for Dortmund gives the ball away to Bellingham passes the ball to the left over to Vinny. Vinny scores the goal. 2-0. Wow. That's it. It's over now. Because that has to break Dortmund. It has to break Dortmund down. That giveaway has to break them down at that point. Oh my God, bro. What a giveaway there by Matson too, I believe it was. Easy goal by Vini. That's calm. That's cold. That's a cold goal. You know at that point you're a superstar because you score a goal that cold in the finals for Champions League. I see the 2 coming up now. My stream's going to have the 2 showing up now. Oh my God. What a fucking goal. Amazing. You can't ask for anything more here, guys. This is crazy. 2-0. 83rd minute. It'll be the 84th minute right now. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Marco Reus tried. They're still playing. They're still playing, though. Final third. Corner kick coming up now for Dortmund. I think it's over, too. But you know Dortmund's going to try. Oh, wait. It's a goal kick. Wow. I actually saw the linesman say it was a corner, and the ref overruled him. Someone overruled. Something happened. It's a goal kick now. Wow. This is crazy. Luka Modric is coming on right now for Jude Bellingham. No, I'm lying. Jesko is coming on for Jude Bellingham. He had the pass. Jude made the pass to Vinny for the final second goal there. Beautiful, beautiful. Jude Bellingham, 20-year-old, is going to get his Champions League. That is insane, bro. So Jesko comes on now. Who scored those massive goals against City. Or against Bayern, I should say. Toni Kroos comes off. That's it, guys. Toni Kroos is done for club football. Let's give him a standing ovation there. Thank you, Toni Kroos, for what you've done for football, for clubs that you played for. Bayern Munich, you were phenomenal. When you came to Real Madrid, you and Modric made a dream come true. He gave the biggest hug right now to Modric. He's giving a big hug to Ancelotti. Ancelotti's not letting him go right now. You know what? I think that's phenomenal to let him out there because you get the crowd cheering him on. He's crying now. You can see there's tears coming down his face, which is crazy. Let's give the man a round of applause. I'm putting some sound on, not a lot. And that's it. I don't want to get in trouble, so I just put a little bit of sound there. You can see his face getting flushed there. Thank you, Toni Kroos, for what you've done for football. You got one tournament to go with Germany, and you're going to be gone. We're going to wish you the best. I hope you come back as a coach because you are a tactical mastermind. But, wow, what a play there. Full respect there for Ancelotti to take him off, too. And thank you, Kroos. I mean, your thing there. Thank you, Kroos. You'll always be in my heart. Now, he's done so much for the sport. And sadly, I think next year we're going to be saying goodbye to Luka Modric, too, who's done so much, too. Like, those two guys together were our version of Xavi and Iniesta there. So it was something special, man. Something special there. And I'm not going to get in an argument who was better, Xavi, Iniesta, or Kroos or Modric. I'm a fan of football. Let's love both of them. Same way, I love Ronaldo, but I like Messi. I'm not going to say one's better than the other. How about I say I'm lucky to be alive to watch them both. I got to see both of them face off against each other. I got to see both do everything. Look at Bellingham was crying there when that second goal went in because he knew it was done because he made the pass. That's fun. That shows you passion. When you see, that's what you want to see. When I see people win and they cry, I want to see that. I'm a Manchester United fan. Rashford had a horrible... No! Dortmund just scored a goal. 87th minute, Dortmund just scored a goal. 2-1. 2-1. No! It's offside! Hold on! Is VAR going to get involved here? Oh my God. It is VAR. VAR's coming in here. Hold on. Pause time out, guys. Goal scored. It's offside. I'm telling you it's offside. I just watched it. He's doing this, but dude, you're offside. I'm sorry to say, buddy, you're offside. I just watched the replay. I have no bias right here. Oh my God, it was almost 2-1. I'm saying it's offside right now. It's in a check right now. VAR check is done. It's off. It's no goal. VAR check was done. He didn't have to go to the screen. They just told him, don't, no goal, nothing to check. It was clear as day. 2-0, 87 minutes here. We're at the 88th minute. Crazy, because that would have changed the game complexion, because there would have been nerves in Real, and then you're gonna go. You're throwing the kitchen sink. You're throwing the kitchen sink if you're at that point, Dortmund. Is Sancho off? Sancho came off the field. Why? Sancho just walked off the field on his own. Is he hurt? I don't know. 89th minute. I'm going to suspect 6 minutes of injury time coming up. I don't know. Here comes. They're going to make a change. I suspect Nacho's coming off. And we're bringing on a new center back who we haven't seen much of this season because of injuries. Good play. Modric. Luka Modric got the... Oh, my God. Modric. Modric is playing phenomenal right now. Let's go. Let's go, Luka. He's saying slow the game. Ancelotti is saying in Militao is coming on soon. He's telling everyone to slow it down. Oh, Modric is still playing. Modric is passing the ball, running up. He was doing everything, man. He's still a tactician himself. Militao going to come on, I think, for Nacho. I wouldn't take off Rudiger. I don't care what's going on. 90th minute, guys. Militao comes on. I love him as a defender. He was injured quite a bit. A lot of bad luck for Real this season with some injuries, but they still won the league. They're now going to win the Champions League. This is crazy. He's praying right now. They're taking off Rodrigo, and Eder Militao is coming on right now. So you can tell at this point in time, 2-0. The decision's been made by Ancelotti. Let's go keep the clean sheet. Let's go with 5 at the back. I thought they would take Nacho off, but they're going to have 5 at the back right now. Rodrigo's the guy who took off. They want to basically ice the game. That's nothing wrong with that. We're in injury time officially now. I'm trying to see. It's 5 minutes. I said 6 minutes. It's actually 5. Free kick to Real. Now Dortmund's getting mad at every single call. Dortmund's going into every single challenge with a bit more flame and fire because they're trying hard to get a goal. And now when the referee calls it, they're getting angry. And that typically happens when you're losing the game because you're trying much harder, but you're also getting more aggressive. And that's the thing right now. It's not going well. He did. You know what? Militao's a phenomenal defender. Militao and Rudiger are fantastic. The injuries were what hurt the team quite a bit. This is crazy. 5-minute injury time. Oh. Dortmund's in the box. Dortmund's in the Real box. Dortmund's still in the Real. Now it's a little bit outside of the box. It goes back into the box. Carvajal heads it back to Courtois. I love it. Beautiful play there. So what happened there was Carvajal headed it back to Courtois. Courtois chested it twice, let it go to the ground. As the player came from Dortmund, he picked it up then because it was a proper back pass you can pick up there. This is crazy, man. 15th Champions League. We're 2 minutes down at injury time. We are at 3 minutes to go in the game. They might add an extra 30 seconds in now because of that change that took place with Militao coming in. They might not. Let's see how it goes. But you can see, one thing I'm going to say, I'm going to give respect to Dortmund here, and I think everyone in the chat should too. They're not giving up. Dortmund's still going guns a-blazing because they're saying if we can get one goal, it can change the complexion of the game, which they're right, it could. Even with 1 minute to go, it can change the game. They're now all over Real, to be fully honest with you. But Real's doing a good job defending. They're just kicking it out, and every time they kick it out, it comes back in. Modric's got the ball now at the halfway mark. Here we go, 3-on-3. He gives it over to Vinny. Vinny on the left side. Vinny in the box. Vinny to two. Tried to get to Modric. Wasn't enough there. Yeah, Marco Royce does, but guess what? There's a lot of guys that you can like. Look, I'll say that Ronaldo should have a World Cup, but the Portugal team was never going to be the best in the world at any point in time. So I do agree. There's a lot of players that deserve it, but and there you were just saying earlier, Lucas Vasquez. I saw you say his name earlier, and now Lucas Vasquez is coming on. He's gonna get his, and Vinny's coming out. So wow, um, at this point in time right now, Ancelotti has said we won the game. There's no way we can lose. So he's taken off Rodrigo, Bellingham, and Vinny Jr. And now Lucas Vasquez is coming on now. That's it, man. That is crazy. We're about a minute or two away, less than 2 minutes away from the. I don't know where he's playing. I'm gonna be on. It looks like no. It looks like Valverde went there, and Lucas is probably playing on the right side from what I'm seeing. It looks like that. They're defending right now, so it's hard to tell how they are because they're covering players. It's more of a defensive play here. Wow, what a game! There was times I thought Dortmund looked much stronger, but like I said, what a crazy game this could be. Free kick here for Dortmund. Marco Royce is taking the free kick. We're like 30 seconds away from the game, I think. Going out for a throw in or corner, I don't know really, but we'll figure it out. Looks like a corner. I gotta be honest with you. I still gotta say congratulations to Dortmund. They made it to the finals. First of all, I don't think a lot of people thought they can beat PSG. I thought it was gonna be PSG versus Real, but hey, good for these guys. They worked very hard to get here. No shame in being second place. I know it sucks. No, I'm not trying to say it's easy. It's never easy to be second place. You always want to win in anything you do in life. That should be the game, guys. I'm trying to see. Is this the game or what? I'm trying to see. We're probably 10. I think right now on my. Let's see what's gonna happen here. This should be it. This should be it. Bellingham's waiting to rip the field. He's crying. Bellingham's in tears. I would be too, man. It's like so. That's it. It's over. It's over. Tony Cruz retires club football's Champions League as a Champions League medal winner for his final year. Carvajal, I think, is crying right now because he might be leaving in a couple of years too. He doesn't have that much time left in his career either. Ancelotti, the mastermind himself. Yeah, Carvajal's going crazy. This is crazy. Hala Madrid. What a game. What a game. That was beautifully done. It really was. I'm going to put some volume on for just a couple of seconds so you can see how the crowd's reacting right now. That's all I'm going to do. I don't want to get in trouble, so that's why I wanted to do a little tidbits here and there. But, wow. What a game. 2-0. What a masterclass that was. A clean sheet. Cruz retires as a top. No way you can ever say that that's a bad way to go. You win as a Champions League winner. That is phenomenal, by the way. Marcel Sabitzer is crying on the field, which I get it. From a second place perspective, it sucks. I get that, man. It's not fun. It's never fun to be second place. You work so hard to get to the finals, and then not winning is not easy at all. I think Enchilada is going to his family right now. He's giving his wife a kiss there, which is lasting for 20 seconds here. This guy's a dirty boy. You know what's going to happen later on tonight. That's fucking nasty, bro. Vinny's in the crowd right now, and they're just fucking all over him. Vinny jumped into the crowd. '15th Champions League. This is unbelievable, man. Wow. I think Jesco's, he's holding his kid right now. His kid's crying. He's giving his kid a hug right now. Carlo Ancelotti. What a fucking master this guy is, man. Tony Cruz. No real emotion on his face right now. It's hard because he's processing. This is the last one, right? So it's not easy for him either. It's a tough one because he's processing that final. Like, this is it. I'm done after this, which sucks. Bellingham's like, I don't know what to think either because Bellingham's like, he's at home at Wembley too. He wins the Champions League trophy at home. He's crying. You can see it. Tons of emotion across players. You got people crying on the Dortmund team because they lost. You got people crying on the other team because they won. It's a cruel sport. Any sport's cruel when you're the first, second kind of place. Unbelievable, guys. What a game that was. It starts off from a headed goal from a corner by Carvajal, and then a giveaway, two giveaways, because Carvajal gave the header, or he gave a thrown away to Sancho. Sancho gives it to Matson. Matson then gives the ball away to Bellingham in the final third, who just gives it over to Vinny, who pops it in 2-0, and that's your game. Massive game, guys. This is huge. We got 7 people in the chat. I'm going to cut the stream off right now because the game's over. I want people to go watch on TV the celebration, the trophy celebration itself. I'm going to be back on at 5:45. I might bump that to 6 p.m., by the way, to just give you guys a heads up. I may bump my stream to 6 p.m., but I'm going to come on to Call of Duty on the same channel right now. We're going to do some COD. I think I am going to bump it, to be honest with you, to 6 p.m. because I want to watch just a little bit. I want to get a bite to eat for dinner. So I will see you guys in about an hour. And we're going to go from there, guys. But again, thank you guys for the love. Charles, it was a phenomenal time with you. I'm so happy that you came to the channel. I hope to see you often. You're a good dude. To everyone else that was in the chat, I'm not going to name you. Know who you are. You guys were phenomenal. But Charles, welcome to the channel. Thank you for everything that you did today. You kept it really cool with all the commentary. Want to bid you a hey, Hala Madrid. Go enjoy this. I'm going to cut the stream off right here, guys. Until next time, Orange staying out. See you in about an hour for some Call of Duty. And then we'll go from there, guys. Take care. Love you guys. Peace.